In this video, I'm going to show you how to repair this drop cord and any other kind of power cord you may run into. And if you watch to the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how I score free drop cords. It's really simple that you can do the same. So first off, we're going to start by cutting the outer sheathing if it's not already cut in half. And then go ahead and finish cutting the wires in two if they're not already cut in two, so you can make some clean repairs here. And then we're just going to cut the sheathing off outside of each wire, and I'm going to use the oldest and most worn out possible wire strippers I could find. Hey, I've had these things since I was a kid and they've just always stayed in my toolbox. I need to buy a new pair, but it is what it is. So get that wire stripped down far enough that you can twist the end of the wire tight and that you'll be able to twist the wires together. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. So this step is really simple here. Just match up the color wires that you have, so green to green, white to white, black to black, and then you will just take those twisted ends and then you'll start twisting them together. Now for all you folks out there that are just going to have a horrible thing to say about this, this is for field repair. If I was doing this at my shop, I may use some butt connectors or some other kind of splicing connector, but hey, look, this works 100% of the time, every time. It's an easy repair to fix later. You don't have to keep cutting wire. So do what you want to do with this one, but this is how I do it in the field. This is how pretty much I do all my power cord splices, and it's not failed me so far. Now I'm going to wrap each set of wires individually, meaning that I have electrical tape on each junction there, and then I'm just going to take those and, all together, I'm going to take my roll of electrical tape and I'll start to wrap, an inch or two above on the actual outer sheathing, and I'll just make a nice overlapped 50% run down that splice with electrical tape, making sure to cover my my splices completely and make sure they're just covered really well. I like to double roll, you know, I'll go back over this a second time so that it's really good and covered well. And again, like I said, I've used drop cords, power cords for tools, all kinds of things where I've had to make splices, make connections, and this works for me. I've never had a problem with it. So how do you get free drop cords? I get these from my trash man. So I know somebody in the trash business, and people throw these things away like crazy. I'm talking about by the handfuls. I just got almost 300 feet of drop cord for absolutely nothing. All I had to do is make a friend with my trash man. So there you go. There's the secret.